Yo, what is going on, YouTube? Pickles short of an apple Trumbeak. Today we're playing some games with Centiskorch, but before we get into the deck list, I just wanted to mention Channel Fireball, one of my sponsors. Go check them out. Best place for competitive Pokemon content, channelfireball.com. And then if you guys need any cards, you can pick them up there as well. Use code AzulGG. One more thing, check out the live streams. The first link in the description, Channel Fireball link also in the description, but first link in the description, my live stream, twitch.tv/AzulGG. I stream every day except Thursdays over there. Tons more PTCGO content that you guys are missing out on if you're not checking out the live stream, so go check it out. All right, today we're playing some games with Centiskorch. That isn't just any Centiskorch list. It's a little bit different. There's a 2-2 Silvally in here. Now this comes to us from Pedro Torres, of course, one of the best players in the game. We currently, actually, while I'm recording this video, is in the top 8 of a tournament with this exact list. I was like, okay, that's cool, that's interesting. I'm not a huge fan of Centiskorch, but this is cool. Let's play some games with this. So we're playing some games with the Centiskorch build today. 2-2 Silvally. Now the reason this is in here is to help with the kind of like stamp Raichu play from Pikarom. Also just overall consistency. Can't hurt overall, right? Just having more consistency in your deck is never really a bad thing. But the big play that is kind of holding Centiskorch back in the current meta is that stamp to 1, stamp to 2 that Pikarom does, and then they paralyze you with Raichu, and then you draw for turn and you pass, and then they win the game in like the next 2 turns or something. So Silvally helps a ton with that because you can just draw cards. Once you get stamped to 1, all right, just reload, draw some cards, hopefully find your switch, back in business, knocking stuff out. So that's the idea behind the Silvally here. The rest of it's pretty straightforward as far as Centiskorch goes. 4-4 Centiskorch, you know, Gmax, Inferno trying to hit really big numbers, knock out stuff. 1 Heatran-GX, 2 Baby Volcanion, 1 Goss, 1 Bat, 3 Dedenne. 3 Dedenne because it's really heavy on the Cherish Ball in here. 3 Cherish Ball helps set up that Silvally faster. 3 Pokemon Communication, 4 Quick Ball, 1 Fire Crystal, 3 Hearth, 11 Basic Fire, 1 Heat Energy, which can be really cool for situations like that. Raichu play where they go Tandem Shock, 160, that equals 320. So if you got the Heat Energy on here, they can't do that play to actually get the 2 KO. So they got to come up with something else, and they might not have anything else at that point in the game. So the Heat Energy can be a big deal if you can find it. What else we got in here? A couple Boss, of course, 2 Boss, 4 Welder, of course, the main draw supporter in the deck, and the main way to get the deck moving, get the energy in play to do damage with the Gmax Centinferno, and 1 Mallow Lana for a little bit of healing as well. And yeah, that's the 60. Once again, Pedro Torres' list. I'll put his links in the description below. Check him out. Twitch, Twitter, the YouTube. Actually, I don't know if he has the YouTube. The Twitch and the Twitter at the very least. Check him out there. And yeah, let's get into some games. All right, we're getting to our first one here. I'm gonna go second, right? Yeah, I think we still just want to go second with this deck. Try and get off the Baby Volk turn 1 if we can find it. Would be our goal. Only 2 Baby Volk in the deck. So we have to like usually find a switch card probably to make it work. But actually, we're already there. This hand is actually just kind of insane. We have Hearth for energy, Welder, Quick Ball, Baby Volk switch into it. We have the VMAX already as well. We're up against Coalossal here. But our hand is pretty ridiculous here. We're in a really good spot. Probably just Hearth away the top deck. We'll see what our top deck is. But yeah, probably gonna Hearth that away. Welder to the Centiskorch V, and then we'll see what we draw. Hearth away the top deck is fine here. Do I ever want to get anything with that? I think so. Just Hearth away the top deck. Get a couple fires. Welder to the active. And we'll just see. What do we get? Air Balloon switch, Quick Ball. Another Welder in hand, but we didn't get an energy, so I kind of got a DAA change here. I don't want to lose my Air Balloon either, but I guess it's gonna have to be fine actually. Overall, it doesn't really matter that much. Give up this Baby Volk, bench, switch. Losing the Welder, I guess, is the worst thing overall. Air Balloon there just in case you want to move it next turn. And we do get rid of the VMAX as well. It would have been really nice. Maybe I should just like Welder for like 1 and then just like attached here and then held the hand. That might have been better actually. I could have just gone like Welder for 1, like Hearth for 2, just Welder, because I don't think we're 1-hit KOing a Coalossal VMAX anyways. So So we could just go like Welder for 1 here, and then attach here. We know we have the switch and the quick ball, and then we get to hold the hand. It has the VMAX, the Cherish Ball. Hold that hand, chill. Our current hand is dead. I guess I maybe shouldn't have benched the type null, but if we top deck a Pokemon, we want to calm for the Silvally. I don't want to like chill. Yeah, we want to calm for the Silvally for sure. I also have to be careful about running out of energy. We don't have a whole ton of energy left in the deck, actually. we have like a Hearth's worth or something. Yeah, we don't have a whole ton left. Currently, we actually don't even KO. Well, I mean, maybe they whiff the switch card. Yeah, okay, so we can just use Baby Volk here. And they only do 130, so actually this Heat Energy here is relevant. And if I could use Hearth here, well, I could use Hearth to discard a card to thin out a card, actually. I don't think I want to take the energy, though, because then I actually end up in a situation where I have more cards in my hand, which I actually don't want here. More cards in my hand actually means it's harder to use the Valley to draw cards, so I think we just chill. Yeah, they can't use Gmax Boulder this turn, which is good, because otherwise they could go like boss KO this Centiskorch V, and that would be really scary. I guess maybe losing the calm isn't worth it, though, because I kind of want that calm around to... I kind of want this calm around to be able to get 2 VMAXs. Or get the Silvally and then get the VMAX. Not 2 VMAXs, but get Silvally and then VMAX. And they're actually gonna... We're actually able to hit them. They can't KO us. We got that Heat Energy, so we can hit them for a little bit here, I guess, as they get like another Stone Energy. There's a Goss, though. So now we can go... I could get rid of the... I could go Goss for Welder, though. Keep the calm. Then I'm gonna go Goss for Welder. Welder 2 here. Got the VMAX. Got another Centiskorch. Calm this away for the Silvally, and now we're in business at this point. This is pretty good. We're in a pretty good spot. I don't know if I care about keeping the switch. I could just burn it. I could retreat switch back. I could hit with this guy actually and hit really hard this turn, but I could hit really hard this turn on this Coalossal VMAX. But I think I'd rather go high Heat Blast and then hit really hard. I think we're just gonna keep the switch around. More options overall. Do this before they potentially replace it. So we're doing how much damage are we doing? So we're gonna hit it for 50. Oh man, math, here it comes. 14, 280, 50. So we knock it out currently between high Heat Blast into Gmax Inferno. And let me count again. 14, 28. Minus our 40 from our attack, the 40 plus, because they have 2 stones. This guy's gonna hit for 70. We're gonna actually hit for 70 here, so it'll have 260 left. So we currently KO. We could Welder next turn to get more damage, more energy on it. So I think I just currently hit. If I KO, I could make this so big that it KOs the next one as well. Oh wait, could I have KO'd this turn? Minus 40. No, I would have been 10 short if I had hit with this. If I attached for turn here and then hit, I would have been 10 short. So it's not worth it to do that. Yeah, I would have been 10 damage short. I would have hit for 220. I want to say I would have hit for 220. Yeah, I would have hit for 220. But this turn we can Welder 2 here, get one back off this, and then we one hit KO this, and we'll one hit KO. We'll have 10 energy on our Centiskorch VMAX, and that's just gonna be, they lose unless they got something weird that I don't see coming. I don't think something like that exists. Keep the whole hand, I think. Yeah, just go VMAX Inferno 360. Now we're doing 400 damage. Okay, so Stone Energy plus a buff padding gets them to 400 HP. Okay, so that would get them to 400 HP. So if they get another Stone Energy, get another Stone Energy plus a buff padding, they would actually be out of range from this Centiskorch VMAX from getting the KO. But they need the buff padding as well. They got the stone. That's all 4 of their stones, I think. Yeah, but they need the buff padding as well. If they get the buff padding, we actually don't KO, unless I miscounted again. I don't think I miscounted though. 2, 3. Oh no, we're doing 440. We would still knock out. We would still. I forgot about the 40 plus. Yeah. So Gmax Inferno, and that's the first game. That's a dub. That's insane. 10 energy, 400 damage. No. I did do... No, we would have KO'd. We would have KO'd, yeah. I forgot about the... I got confused with my 40+. It's whatever. We win the game. All right, we're into another one. I think, yeah, once again, I'm going to go second and see what we can do. Silvally or type null start. The rest of the hand is okay. Okay, though. It's just okay. We can dig quite a bit here, though. We got, like... Go with the... We could, like, burn the Cherish Ball. Maybe burn the Reset Stamp. Burn Cherish Ball. Maybe burn Reset Stamp. There's an absolute Zigzagoon, so it's probably Eternatus is what we're looking at here. So I think the way we want to tackle this matchup is like hit them with a Centiskorch, soften them up, and then second Centiskorch knockout, and make that one a really big Centiskorch ideally, and then have that Centiskorch actually one-hit KO. Well, if they're attaching to Absol, they're a little ways away from doing anything, so bit of time. Okay, that's not ideal. I'm gonna go ahead and grab the bulk here, I think, because that's gonna be the harder thing to find. Burn this. I don't think I grab anything here. I kind of want a Crobat for 3. I need to find like a decent amount here. Okay, double quick ball, really good. Get ourselves. The biggest thing I was like scared I wasn't gonna be able to find was my Centiskorch. I kind of want to just go grab another Centiskorch. Like I said, I kind of want to set up 2 Centiskorch pretty aggressively here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And here we go, DAA change. Hopefully we can get to the bench. We're not getting to the bench this time. This is not happening. Okay, now the question becomes, what do we do? Because, yeah. Excuse me. I should attach the Heat Energy. I don't really need to move my active this turn because, yeah, I just don't need to do it. Get the Heat Energy out of the deck, I think, is the most important thing. Keep the Hearth because I don't know if they play Stadium, so they could just get like a free bump on my Stadium. Yeah, because we can't Welder the Heat Energy, so we want to attach it. Yeah, attach that one so we can Welder the rest of them later on. So, I mean, this seems okay. We can like get... I mean, it's not great, right? It's not great. We could even hit with Silvally next turn, to be honest, with the Brave Buddies. And just take a knockout on the Zigzagoon. And then go into Centiskorch, stamp to 1. If we can find a second stamp, and then go from there. A Cape. Okay, that's... It makes me think they're not playing Eternatus all of a sudden. But I don't know what they would be playing if it's not Eternatus. And they're running Cape, Dark Energy, and a bunch of Dark Pokemon. Maybe they just play Capes in their Eternatus to put their Cape on their bats to protect those from, like... ADP or something like that, I guess. That could be okay. I'm actually not sure. I'm actually not sure what it would what it would be for, but I mean, I guess that could be it. We'll see. There's the pass. Let's see what we can draw. Another fire. So I think we're actually gonna go Giant Hearth away one to thin it out of the hand. We're not gonna take anything though. I'm gonna evolve to the Silvally. I'm gonna attach. The Cape does keep this thing alive. That's actually pretty annoying. Unless I get a Welder, of course. Attach here, and then we're just going to go ahead and disc reload, draw 3. Hopefully find some relevant stuff. There's a Welder and a switch. Okay, so we kind of drew everything here. The question is, where do we want to put this Welder? Probably just on this Centiskorch. We got the switch, we can move our active. So we're just hoping to find... so how many do we need to KO this? 4. It's got 150. So we only need 3 here. And I was talking about how I want to kind of like split up the energy a little bit. I could even knock it out with the Burning Train, to be honest. And with their setup, I don't hate that. Could just switch into the Baby Volk here now at this point and just kind of chill. I don't want to lose my Silvally. And there is a risk that I just get knocked out by this. If I Burning Train, there's a risk that I just get knocked out by the Eternatus, which is like, seems not worth. So we're just going to run to the Volcanion. I could have actually ran to a 2-prizer here, actually. That would have been just as fine, I think. I'm just gonna pass. We can actually get the KO here on the Eternatus with a Heatran this turn, actually. If we draw, we have to draw pretty well. I'm not gonna lie, we'd have to draw pretty well, but it is possible. We can get 7 in play this turn and 1-hit KO this with Heatran, and then just kind of play cleanup from there. Because they'd be put in a little bit of an awkward spot with the situation. They would actually put in a decently awkward spot. My idea of the double Centiskorch VMAX Not really happening. I didn't get the flare started, which would have been great to set up like 2 Centiskorches. So that didn't really come to fruition. We're still in this game for sure. It's just we're in a little bit of an awkward spot. Yeah, I could have burning trained this, but we see here they have 7. They would have just KO'd this. I mean, I guess we would have lived through this, but if they have one more basic Goon or something, like, they could have had that. Like, it's not that ridiculous that they would get the Eternatus VMAX knockout here. So they still haven't even played a supporter. Ooh, 3 energy in the discard pile. So yeah, it's not too unlikely. There's a power plant. That is so bad for us. We are in full top deck mode now. We might even just send this up and radiating heat, or plan to radiating heat this next turn, because I mean, they're down those 3 energy off the research. They might just not be able to find one, but that might just be our best line. That might be our best play on the next turn. It might be the only thing we can really do. So I think I have to send this up and plan for the radiating heat. Ideally, we draw a little bit better than that and can do something else, but I think that has to be our play right here. It's just radiating heat. See what else? See what we top deck. There's a VMAX. So we got the VMAX. So if I had sent this one up, would have been great. Let me switch. Are they down? That would be another route I could take as well, as just boss this up to stall. But I think the radiating heat is a little bit better. And actually, in this situation specifically, it's pretty good. The 20 damage there actually sets up. So I mean, I don't think we're gonna be able to draw into a line that allows us to really get to that 320. But we can get to that 320. If we have 8 energy on us, we do hit for 320. We're not going to get 8 energy though. See, we have 4, so we can get to 7 next turn, which is not quite enough. We can only get to 7 next turn. One thing we're hoping that just kind of happens here though is that they just don't attack this turn, because I mean, they are, like I said, they are down quite a few energy now. There's 4 here, 5, 6 total. They usually play around 9 or 10 energy in these Eternatus decks. So down 6, they only got 3 or 4 left. I mean, sometimes you play up to 11 or 12 for sure, but we're hoping they do not have that. And they just kind of whiff a turn. Oh, I should have still VMAXed this. I don't know why I didn't VMAX here. All right, so there was no reason to not VMAX here. I just didn't. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. And there's the Marnie, so I lose my VMAX. Thankfully, they didn't have like attached boss. That's all of a sudden what came to my mind. So wait, they can go attach boss. That I could still whiff VMAX this turn. Okay, we hit the VMAX. I was gonna say we could whiff VMAX this turn though and still be in just as much trouble. We did not do that though, so that's good. And we got the Hearth to get back re-access to our GX's abilities. We actually get knocked out currently. Well, no, we have the Heat Energy. So Heat Energy protects us. They need 2 more Goon Pinks and are out of nets. So we're in a pretty good spot now. Feeling okay. Feeling okay. Hearth. I don't want to lose my Reset Stamp. So we're just going to go ahead and disc reload. Hopefully get a Welder. No. No switch card either. I don't want to lose my Reset Stamp though. My Reset Stamp feels really good here. I don't know what to do here, honestly. Oh wait, we have Eldegoss, I think. Ooh, Eldegoss's prize. Okay, so that feels bad now. Couple Welders in the deck. Plenty of energy in the deck. Grab a Type Null here. I can get to 8 next turn and actually get the KO on this. And we know they don't have a fire in the hand. I kind of want to get the Type Null here to set up the second Silvally-GX. Seems fine. I could have gone like attached here. I could just radiating heated again, actually. I should have just radiating heated again, because then they don't have any energy in play at all on a VMAX, which is the only thing that's important. So I messed up there again. Like, radiating heat there was actually kind of insane. And then I just kind of didn't do it. Heatran could still be good, so I'm gonna keep Heatran around. Just gonna go ahead and pass. Yeah, I should just radiating heat. Radiating heat actually was insane. It was an insanely good attack. Just radiating heat there. It buys me time, more time, like guaranteed time, because now they have no energy in play. Instead, I attached here and was like, okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and hopefully get a Welder, but that's like unnecessarily risky. Man, I'm making all kinds of mistakes here. As you guys can tell, yeah, all kinds of mistakes going down. My bad. Yeah, should have radiating heated. What was the other big one on the last turn? I should have VMAX. I just didn't VMAX. I was like, all right, I'm not gonna VMAX. And the radiating heat this turn was actually super clean, because it just like made it so they don't have an option to dread end next turn. All right, so now this guy goes up. We're hoping for a Hearth top deck here. It's basically our best top deck. That is not a Hearth. We can still just go ahead and hit. Could stamp as well. Actually, this kind of seems like the best time to stamp right now anyways. Stop them from getting an energy. They've like 7 in play. They're bench locked. They have a lot of draw supporters left though. Let's go ahead and hit this turn. I'm not gonna put this energy in play. I don't think that's correct. So it's yeah. I've made this way like Radiant Heat was insanely good last turn. I can't believe I didn't Radiant Heat there. I'm not gonna lie. And now Spiritomb just KOs us, I think. So we need to come up with something different this turn. We need to like top deck here. Maybe I should stamp this turn because Spiritomb will KO us because they're doing 270. We have 20 HP left, so we do just kind of get KO'd here. So okay. Welder top deck is good. Can Welder to the Silvally and then just plan to knock us out with Silvally with the Brave Buddies, I guess. Timing out now. Okay. Place the Stadium. Get rid of that. Fail this. Get another Silvally. Go ahead. I'll reset stamp them down to 3. Yeah. And we could actually get into the Heatran here, which I think is going to be better. How many boss do they have left? Do they have a boss? They have all their boss left. Okay. Switch into Heatran. We could actually KO this with Heatran and then boss KO the other one. No switch yet. Play this. Fail it. Disc reload again. We could just do this next turn as well. I don't think so. Actually, maybe not next turn. Okay, we have to retreat here. I kept a not. Wait, cancel. I could retreat into the Heatran still though, and I can move 3 off. I can move 4 here. And I get to 5, 6, 7 with the Welder, but then I can't KO anyways. Let's just go to this guy. I have to make sure not to. If I remove the heat energy off it, then I do get knocked out, so I can't do that. All right, Brave Buddies, knockout. If they have boss, they do just win. I got 20 HP on this thing. They got a Spiritomb set up. Made a couple misplays here. We called them out. Saw him. Yeah, not VMAXing that guy. Was a big one, and then also just not just using what's it called there was insane. Using Radiant Heat again would have been such a clean play. Yeah, there's the boss. I mean, they had all of them left. Who knows if they play 3 or 4 or 4 plus gears and stuff. I could have stamped last turn as well, I guess, but I just kind of wanted to save it for the turn where I like opened up a bench space for them. They didn't have that many extra cards to work with when that happened. But all right, we take an L here. It was a little rough. I made some pretty big mistakes. The Radiant Heat was a big one. It would have been such a cool play if I did it too, so I really regret that one. But let's put it behind us and let's get into the next one. All right, we are into another one. Here we go. Won the coin flipped. We will go second, try and get off that baby Volk. Turn, what's it called? Turn 1. And we opened it actually. This hand is actually insanely good. Whole lot of stuff going on here. Oh man, I almost want to keep the hand, but I probably won't be able to keep the hand. Unless we like top deck. If we top deck really well, we could possibly keep the hand. But if not, we'll probably calm away the Silvally, Hearth into play, DAA change, grab the, at least get the Centiskorch V into play right now because we are up against ADP, which means all we need to really try and do is aim to KO the ADP on the next turn. Hopefully we do not get Mawwild. That would be really bad, but here comes the Cherish Ball, and they already got the attachment for turn, so I feel like this is going to grab a Mawwild if it is in the deck for my opponents. Yeah, Mawwild would be really annoying here. Okay, it's a Dedenne. That is super good for us. I see no reason why they shouldn't have grabbed Mawwild there. They got the research for the next turn. They got the energy attachment already. Like, there's nothing I can do. They're down another water, so I could Radiant Heat here, actually. Radiant Heat here would actually be... We've top decked this Welder now. Radiant Heat would actually be really good. Really, really, really good. I kind of want to do it. I'm going to go ahead and calm away the Silvally, I think. I think it's probably best. Get the Centiskorch. Only if I get a switch card, I guess. Get rid of the... I guess we have to get rid of the Eldegoss. I'd rather keep the Silvally around, though, I think, anyway. So I think that was correct. A Welder 2 here. And we could always just default and use Flare Starter for the turn. That's fine. Ooh, this hand is not it. But we can just let it all go. We're not really losing anything too important here, to be honest. Got the switch. We didn't even get an energy, so I guess Radiant Heat is just going to have to be the play, actually, overall anyways. But it seems so good here. They're down on water. We get rid of the other water. And we could even Radiant Heat again next turn because I mean, I've only ever seen ADP really play 3 water energy. They could play 4th. Like, there's nothing stopping them from playing 4 water energy, but I don't think they're going to be playing 4 water energy. We'll see. I mean, they could, like I said. And there's the concede. 2 water. Goodbye. And we get a dub over the ADP, running them out of water. No GX attack. And that's going to do it for these games with the Centiskorch build. As you guys know, I've not been a huge fan of Centiskorch, but this build's pretty cool with the Silvally. I really like the idea behind it. Once again, shout out to Pedro for the list. His links will be in the description. Also, check out the live stream in the description. Link in the description. And yeah, I will see you guys tomorrow.